Have you ever felt like a ghost in your own life? A shadow watching everyone else's highlight reel while your own film hasn't even started rolling? That was me at 18. My name is Leo, and back then, I was the master of invisibility. My friends were sprinting towards their futures, scholarships, apprenticeships, grand adventures. Meanwhile, I felt anchored in place, lagging so far behind that I couldn't even see their dust. Every triumphant post on social media, every excited phone call about a new opportunity, was another small chisel chipping away at my already fragile self-worth. I wasn't just standing still, I felt like I was moving backward. One sweltering Saturday afternoon, I found my father, Mr. Harrison, in the quiet solitude of our garage, a place that smelled of sawdust and old paint. He was hunched over a forgotten piece of furniture, a rickety old wooden chair, its varnish cracked and peeling like sunburnt skin. In his hand, he held a small piece of sandpaper, which he moved back and forth across the wood with a slow, rhythmic grace. I slumped against the doorframe, my usual cloud of discouragement hanging over me. What's the point? I mumbled, more to myself than to him. It's just an old, broken chair. My father stopped, wiping a bead of sweat from his brow. He looked at the chair, then at me. It is now, he said, his voice calm and steady. But it won't be. He handed me a fresh piece of sandpaper. Feel this, he urged. It's rough, isn't it? Seems like it could barely scratch the surface. He pointed to a small, newly smooth patch on the chair's leg. One stroke, Leo, is almost nothing. You can't even see the difference. 2 strokes, 10 strokes, 100 strokes, they still seem insignificant. But do it 1,000 times, 10,000 times, and you reveal something new. You don't fix the chair with one grand gesture. You transform it with thousands of tiny, patient, relentless strokes. One stroke might seem insignificant, but thousands of strokes will change everything. Life is a lot like this old chair. That conversation didn't magically solve my problems, but it planted a seed. Thousands of tiny strokes. The idea echoed in my mind. That night, instead of scrolling through my friends' successes, I picked up a book I'd been meaning to read for months. The thought of finishing it was overwhelming, but my father's words returned. 1 stroke. So I made a deal with myself, just 2 pages. I read 2 pages and closed the book. It felt ridiculous, almost pointless. The next day, I did it again. And the day after. My friends would ask what I was up to. Reading 2 pages a day, I'd say. They'd laugh. 2 pages? Leo, you'll be an old man by the time you finish 1 book. Their mockery stung, and doubt was a constant companion. There were days I wanted to quit, to just throw the book aside and resign myself to being left behind. But then I'd picture that old chair and the patient, rhythmic scrape of sandpaper. So I kept going. 2 pages became a habit. Then I added another stroke. 10 push-ups every morning. It was nothing, but it was something. I started watching videos on how to fix broken electronics, a small curiosity of mine. I didn't try to build a computer. I just learned how to replace a phone screen. 1 tiny skill at a time. Years began to blur, each one filled with thousands of seemingly insignificant strokes. The stack of finished books by my bed grew into a small library. My 10 daily push-ups evolved into a full workout routine that sculpted my physique and my discipline. The small electronic repairs I did for family and friends snowballed, through word of mouth, into a bustling local business. I was no longer the invisible boy lagging behind. I had built a life, not with a sudden leap, but with a million small, deliberate steps. One evening, an old friend, one who had laughed the loudest at my 2-page plan, came to my repair shop. His own grand venture had failed, and he was lost. "How did you do it, Leo?" he asked, his eyes scanning my organized workshop, the certificates on the wall, the look of quiet confidence I now wore. I smiled and led him to my small office. In the corner, gleaming under a warm lamp, sat a beautifully restored wooden chair, its surface smooth as glass, It's grain deep and rich. With this, I said, I learned that success isn't a lottery ticket you win overnight. It's not about being the fastest or the smartest. It's about showing up every single day and just making one more small stroke. It's about having the courage to be consistent when the world is demanding you be spectacular. I realized then that my greatest achievement wasn't the business or the knowledge I'd gained. It was understanding the profound power of perseverance. True greatness isn't found in the absence of failure or in overnight miracles. It is forged in a quiet, unglamorous, daily commitment to moving forward, even when the progress is so small it's invisible to everyone but you. It's about taking that one tiny step, reading that one more page, making that one more stroke, day after day, until the insignificant becomes undeniable.